Hillary Clinton is denying allegations and shutting down negative statements around the Clinton Foundation. Listen.
You promised to avoid even the appearance of a conflict of interest with your dealing with the Clinton Foundation while you were Secretary of State.
Everything I did as Secretary of State was in furtherance of our country's interests and our values.
And it's a criminal enterprise, and so many people know it. It's a criminal enterprise.
Yeah. So speaking of a criminal enterprise, when WikiLeaks emails once again revealed conflicts of interest between the Clinton Foundation, Charles Ortel is here to sort all that out for you. He is a financial whistleblower, and he joins me now. You have been hot on this case, and I have to imagine your head exploded when some of these emails came out because they absolutely confirmed so many things that you have been saying. What was the thing that, got your ire up the most? What did you learn here that confirmed your suspicions?
Well, the thing that's really amazing, Melissa, is this recent one where basically we learned from Simpson, Thacher, and Bartlett, from the preeminent expert at this great law firm, that they've done a report based on the stuff that we can't get, that isn't public, and that report proves that the audits, the supposed audits, have not been accurate in the key period 2006, 7, and 8, and then possibly 9. If they're not accurate for those years, they've not been corrected. That means that no numbers of the Clinton Foundation that are in the public domain are accurate. Yet
so they say flat out, this isn't right. This isn't the
flat out.
Financially, or the audits of what kind of audits are you talking about?
So yeah, financial. So what happens is you produce the reports into the IRS, then you have to get an accounting firm to confirm them, and it's got to use the rules that apply to these not-profit organizations, about which this expert knows them perfectly.
Yeah.
And they get the inside report from the accounting firm that doesn't go to the public, saying, wait a minute, the foundation didn't use the correct technique, which means that every single number is wrong in the public domain.
Their books are cooked?
Their books are completely cooked.
And this is an auditor that's saying this?
This is a financial firm? This is a law firm that's an acknowledged world expert on this.
Saying the books are cooked. So that's one email. The thing that really jumped out at me as I'm watching, there's this one back and forth between everyone inside. And they're basically saying, we've been told that these two people that are having the conversation, that we need to follow some ethical guidelines in terms of who we're getting money from, both professionally. If you work for this person, can you raise money for this? All these questions we raise about how this commingling of funds, there's a huge conflict of interest, and it ends in everybody, taking money that they're not allowed to take for things they're not allowed to sell, this whole Clinton thing. And so they've been told, and these people are griping about how they're being subjected to rules that the Clintons in the foundation are not. And here's the quote. He says, how then do we go through an exercise like this and WJC, that's William Jefferson Clinton, doesn't, as he is far more conflicted every single day in what he does? And they're complaining that he's taking money from Teneo, that he's taking money from foreign governments, that he's doing speeches, that she's getting money from Goldman Sachs, that they have these incredible conflicts of interest that can't exist. And why are we being questioned when these guys are making off like bank robbers? Is that a right interpretation of that?
Absolutely. It's a falling out of thieves. So-and-so stole one car. Well, this guy stole 3 cars, and that guy killed 4 people. I mean, it's just an amazing confession. Now we understand why there was a private server.
Yeah. No, it is. It's absolutely in confession as they go through and they talk about the role of Goldman Sachs and how they have an engagement with them, and then they have a role in CGI, and how can they be doing all these different things. And it's really telling. Like you said, it's truly a confession. It's a confession. It's like the smoking gun. What will happen, if anything?
I think this is going to develop a gigantic head of steam as informed, rich, wealthy donors and foundation realize that they can't contribute any more money to this foundation.
I mean, I guess that's what it comes down to. All right. Thank you so much.